Hey guys, Bill P here from BP3 Crypto on BP3TV. How you doing? Wanted to make a little quick video to go over a couple things. Now, you could say, hey, of course he's here. The market turned around. Things are popping. No, 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 no. If you watch my video just before this one, you can see and hear why I took a little leave of absence. But I have not left the market. I've been actively trading, mostly some light day trading when conditions are just right with BTC and a little bit of ETH. It's been really tight lately. It's been really hard. So I've been really cautious, all right? But there were some times where we were able to pick some things up. I've been living life a little bit too. Like I just went to Europe for a few weeks. It's summertime here in New England. Got a big boat in the water, speedboat in the driveway. So things are good. Living life a little bit, and took care of a couple of real life issues, right? Sometimes we just need to do some things. Check out my last video for more about it. But I miss everybody. I love you all. I didn't disappear from you, and I'm not going anywhere. I still love my cryptocurrency. I'm holding, I couldn't really tell you if I'm holding any more or less cryptocurrency now than before, but I am still holding, buying, selling, and moving things around as I need. Remember, this is educational advice, not financial advice of any kind, and my name is Bill P from BP3 Crypto on BP3TV. So, not to go into like 2 months of history, but a lot of things have happened, right? You know, our market's gone down extremely in the last 2 months. It hasn't been fun. I'm not going to sugarcoat it or anything. I've lost value in my holdings. I've made some moves to regain some dollar value and even increase a little bit of my BTC. But all in all, it's been a fight. And I am just like, I guess, you guys, the rest of the world, anybody else, it's probably in cryptocurrency, a little disheartened and at the devaluation, both in the current market and also in my personal holdings. But this isn't money that I need tomorrow, or I mean today, or even tomorrow for that fact. We know we're not supposed to invest on anything that is like loans off the credit card. Come on, people. Anyway, if you are investing the right way, this shouldn't really make you stay up at night. All right, lots of stuff has happened. Is cryptocurrency going to still be a big thing in the future? Yes. Is cryptocurrency still a good investment? Most definitely, yes. We did see the rejection of the Winklevoss brothers ETF, and that wasn't really an ETF rejection as much as it was a rejection on a appeal on an earlier rejection. So there was like nothing really going on there. There's the market popped a little bit. That we saw a little bit of slide, but it was really not necessary. More recently, the SEC has pushed back a decision to September 30th on ETF, but that was kind of expected too, right? They have the right to push things back a couple of times. They need to make sure that both they are ready and that they make the right decisions, implement the right rules and regulations. But you know what? They also want to make sure the market itself is ready. There needs to be some stability. There needs to be some safeguards. There needs to be key on-roads and off-roads into the space so that more traditional investors, more mutual fund money can and will enter that space. All right. So before the SEC can start making quick decisions, they're going to do their research, right? Do your research, we always say. So they're doing their research. Don't get pissed off at them. Don't get disheartened. I mean, I saw the market go up and I was hoping it wasn't because of that, although it was nice for some trading. But what happened was it went extremely down. All right. Now, today, you can say, hey, Bill's back, right? Because blue skies. No, no, no. We've had a little pop today. We could take a look at that in a minute. But it's not the saving pop that we're looking for. A lot of things I've been reminding myself, and I pick these things up from my fellow YouTubers, like Chart Guy Dan always says, is don't overtrade, all right? It's summertime, like I said here. I have a boat. If I'm looking at myself in the morning and things are not looking like it's going to be favorable for trading, there's no shame in the game to hold on to a position or to hold on to some cash in a day trade and go on the boat, right? I mean, don't overtrade. Don't try to make things happen. Don't push things. Dan says it very well, and he says it very often, and I believe in those things. We also need to recognize that until we have some sort of reversal in the market, okay? Until we have a true trend reversal, like 15 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes. No. Those things happen all the time. But until we see a reversal where we're having multiple upswings on the daily, the 4-hour, the hourly, the 15-minute, it's until the market itself is actually proving to us that it is on its upswing back is when we should start making some of these moves. Anything prior to that is risky. I'm not saying I'm not doing it, and I'm not telling you not to do it, but just be very careful. As far as like long-term holders, you couldn't ask for a better time if you still have funds left to pick up some of these things. I mean, NEO is extremely low, and we'll look at those numbers shortly right here on CoinMarketCap, but there are incredible deals for the people that are looking at this as a long-term investment. Like say, hey, you're going to throw some money in, you can throw some money in, you can throw some money in. And like 15, 20 years later, when you're retiring, you're hoping that you'll have increased. And, I can pretty much surmise that you will. If this is your style, there are great deals. If you're asking me if this is the bottom, I feel we're really close, but one could never know. But if this is a long-term plan for you, there are some great deals right now. Shopping could be done at these prices, not a problem. Okay. What else is going on? Bitcoin dominance is surpassed 50%. We can take a look at that as well. But it actually has been making some great strides. And there's a lot into the Bitcoin dominance. Some are firm believers. It's a good sign, and it's a good thing to judge by. And others don't hold much faith. I myself do think that as the Bitcoin dominance goes up, obviously the altcoins are going down. I see the smart money getting into Bitcoin at the right time. So for me, I believe smart money is entering into the Bitcoin market now. What does that mean? Close to the bottom. Okay. But really, before things change, don't go too crazy on anything short term. Watch yourself, use stop losses, ask a question. Please comment here. Let me know. I have a few really good resources. I have a few people that will hash some things out. And, we do this for our educational advice, and we can help educate you, and you can help educate us, right? So with all that being said, let's take a quick look at a couple of things here, right? We're going to jump right here to CoinMarketCap. We're going to take a look at what's currently going on, right? Let's move me out of the way here. All right, there we go. All right, so I'm out of the way. So some fresh numbers right across the top. Let me move my microphone in here. 217 is our market cap. $217 billion. Yuck, huh? I mean, I don't know if you guys remember from before, but anything under 300 is not nice stuff, according to me. So we're looking at 217, blah. But we have been down there for a little bit recently. Bitcoin right now is at 64. You can see that chart there, that 7-day graph. We've really taken a beating. It's up a little bit in the last 24 hours. We had a nice little pop this afternoon. Hopefully we can hold on to that pop. I didn't do any flipping, so I'm hoping that we have a little bit more. We might be having a bull flag forming. There's a little consolidation going. I'm really hoping that, well, I believe we're getting really close to the bottom. That's what I'm hoping, but I guess that's what I believe. Ethereum, I am so sorry, folks, that are holding on to some Ethereum, especially if you've been holding it with the $800, $1,000 it was a long time ago. There is a lot of competition for Ethereum. Never fear. It's worth way more than it is right here. But like there are a lot of other platforms out there competing with Ethereum. In the future, make your investments wisely in relation to Ethereum. Great product, a lot of things working off of it. Future is there for it, but there's also a lot of other platforms. It's not your sole one there, so just keep that in the back of your mind. Sweet XRP, 5.22% down. Sorry. Bitcoin Cash. there was a big bug in Bitcoin Cash that a developer disclosed to the Bitcoin Cash development team, and good thing he did, because it would have ended the Bitcoin Cash as a coin. And and that just goes to show you that you should do the right thing all the time, even when the right thing might not feel so good to do. You should still report bugs in Bitcoin Cash if you find them, right? EOS, my gosh, $5 EOS. Who would have thought that we would have bought the EOS at this price a few months ago, wrote it up, sold it, watched the platform come out, and then here we are right back to 518. Do I think it's a good buy at 518? I definitely do. Do I think everything's a good buy right now? I definitely do. But I don't think we need to beat up and down this coin market cap too much. You can look at the changes, and we don't even really have anything that's changed that much. I mean, we jump right into the 2% pretty quickly, 1%. So things are still a little bit rough today. We have Bitcoin did its nice little pop there, but it's kind of about it. Let's see what we got just before we get going. We still have time here in this last, what I have it on the, but you can see we had a little bump back up there from 61 to 60, about 64. So, I mean, it really did shoot right up in that hour. It's holding on to it. I'm going to keep a close eye on it. I do have a position here, so I am currently actively involved. I'd like to see it have another recovery. I mean, I have some numbers and I have some analysis on the market, and there are some other things that I'm looking for in relation to this, but I mean, in the short term, I'd like to see it just get to 7,000. It's only it's only like another 600 to go from here. It would make me feel a lot better if we can recover some of this ground here that we have made in the past, almost 4 days. Let's see, what else? Take a quick look at the Ethereum. These are run by GDAX, by the way, which you can see had a problem there. So yeah, right. Ethereum had a pop up too, not quite as much, but pretty decent size. But again, I mean, we are very, very, very devalued. And I'm not saying that these things can't go down any lower. That's why I'm not taking in any new positions, and that's why I'm really watching it closely with the positions that I have, because not my long term stuff. Okay, that's all still there. Some of that needs to be evaluated as well too. But in the short term, right here, I want some more ground to be made up. I want to see things going a little bit in the positive manner. And those are on the hourlies, right? I mean, if you take a look at Bitcoin on the daily, let's take a look at that right here. It's still a mess, right? Bitcoin on the daily. Look at that. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, Bitcoin on the daily. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Out of 14 days, okay, 11 of those days have been down days, with some majority of them pretty decent or very significant, right? 3 days, 1, 2, 3, 3 days of green in there. That one there on like the 8th was just a blip, and the 9th. And then we got today, what's being worked on. So really, really not a good chart there by the daily for the last couple of weeks. Totally feel you. Things are looking up, though, if we, move in. So, hallelujah, right? Hallelujah. Move my big head over here. So you can see we have on the 15-minute, it looks like a little consolidation taking place. Things are pretty even. There's a little battling going back and forth. But what do we have right now? Let's see if we can, in the next couple of minutes, at least match that last 15-minute candle, so we don't have a lower high. But that's only a 15-minute chart, so not that big of a deal. I hope that let's bring myself back up here. I hope all you guys are still here, right? If you are listening to this, then you are still here. But maybe don't lose faith in this market. If you have any questions, please feel free to put them in the comments. I can't fix everything. I am not like a magician, but I do have a lot of strong feelings for this market, and I do have a lot of information on what is up and coming. All right. Guys, this is Bill P from BP3 Crypto on BP3 TV with educational advice. It feels good to come back and talk to you guys. It helps me, and I hope it helps you. If you like my videos, please like and subscribe and share them with your friends. And please leave a comment, all right? I will answer all the comments. Have a great night, and ciao, folks.